Welcome to the Ultimate Flag Quiz. Did you know a country's flag has a rifle on it? Or the one that is a perfect square? We've got 75 mind-blowing facts that will change how you see flags forever. Let's get started. Which national flag is the only current one that isn't a rectangle or square? A. Switzerland. B. Vatican City. C. Nepal. D. Bhutan. Answer is C. Nepal. Nepal's flag is two stacked triangles, inspired by the Himalayas. The moon and sun symbols represent different royal dynasties and the permanence of the nation. Which country's green flag includes the Islamic declaration of faith and a sword? A. Iran. B. Saudi Arabia. C. Pakistan. D. Iraq. The answer is B. Saudi Arabia. The Shahada, in Arabic script, sits above a sword on a green field. Because the words are sacred, Saudi Arabia's flag is treated respectfully. It's generally never flown at half-mast. Which national flag uniquely includes an AK-47, a modern firearm, in its design? A. South Africa. B. Mozambique. C. Venezuela. D. Cuba. The answer is B. Mozambique. Mozambique's flag shows an AK-47 crossed with a hoe over an open book, the symbols for defense, agriculture, and education. It's the only current national flag to depict a modern firearm. Which two flags are nearly identical except for their proportions, size, shape? A. Romania and Chad. B. Indonesia and Monaco. C. Poland and Indonesia. D. Australia and New Zealand. The answer is B. Indonesia and Monaco. Both are red over white bicolors. Indonesia's usual ratio is 2:3. Monaco's is 4:5. From a distance they can look the same. The angled cross used on the Scandinavian flags, the Nordic cross, primarily stands for what? A. Bravery. B. Blood of warriors. C. Shared history. D. Christianity. The answer is D. Christianity. The Nordic cross, seen on Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Finland and Iceland, is a symbol of Christianity. Which national flag shows a map of the country right on the fabric? A. Cyprus. B. Malta. C. Ireland. D. South Korea. The answer is A. Cyprus. Cyprus's flag shows a copper-colored silhouette of the island with olive branches beneath, a deliberate call for peace between communities. Kosovo is another rare national flag that includes a map. Which flag shows a golden lion holding a sword at its center? A. India. B. Sri Lanka. C. Bhutan. D. Ethiopia. The answer is B. Sri Lanka. The golden lion has been a symbol of the island for centuries and stands for bravery. The sword emphasizes sovereignty. Which country has one of the only two square national flags in the world? A. Russia. B. Switzerland. C. Portugal. D. Spain. The answer is B. Switzerland. Switzerland's red square with a white cross is iconic and immediately recognizable. Its white cross became the model for the Red Cross symbol. Which country's flag has bold diagonal rays of blue, yellow, red, white, and green spreading out like a sunrise? A. Seychelles. B. South Africa. C. Mauritius. D. Fiji. The answer is A. Seychelles. The flag looks like rays of sunlight bursting across the sky. Each color has meaning: blue for the ocean, yellow for the sun, red for the people, white for harmony, and green for the lush land. It's one of the most unique and vibrant flags in the world, just like the islands themselves. Which two flags are the same colors and design but with the stripes reversed? A. Argentina and Uruguay. B. Indonesia and Monaco. C. Poland and Indonesia. D. Romania and Chad. The answer is C. Poland and Indonesia. Poland's flag is white over red and Indonesia's is red over white. Which island nation's flag carries a broken trident, symbolizing a break with colonial rule? A. St. Vincent. B. Barbados, C. Belize, D. Bahamas. The answer is B. Barbados. The trident head comes from Neptune the sea god. The shaft is broken to show independence from colonial power. Which country has different emblems on the front and back of its flag? A. Brazil, B. Paraguay, C. Saudi Arabia, D. Russia. The answer is B. Paraguay. Paraguay's obverse shows the national coat of arms. The reverse shows the treasury seal, making it the only national flag with two official faces. Which African flag has a Maasai-style shield and spears at its center? A. Ethiopia, B. Kenya, C. Tanzania, D. Somalia. The answer is B. Kenya. The shield and crossed spears symbolize defense of freedom. Which Himalayan kingdom's flag shows a white dragon clutching jewels? A. Bhutan, B. China, C. United Kingdom, D. Nepal. The answer is A. Bhutan. The white dragon, Druk, stands for spiritual power and the nation. The jewels in its claws symbolize wealth and security. Which flag features the legendary cedar tree? A. Equatorial Guinea, B. Haiti, C. Lebanon, D. Fiji. The answer is C. Lebanon. The cedar tree is an ancient national emblem of strength and endurance, used on Lebanon's flag to show pride in the land's history and resilience. Which small Asian country's flag uses a crescent for a young nation on the rise and 5 stars for ideals? A. Turkey, B. Pakistan, C. Singapore, D. Malaysia. The answer is C. Singapore. The crescent stands for a young nation and the 5 stars stand for democracy, peace, progress, justice, and equality. Which national flag currently has the most stars? A. Brazil, B. United States, C. China, D. Australia. The answer is B. United States. The United States flag has 50 stars. One per state, and the current 50-star design has flown since July 4, 1960. Which country's flag was modeled after the U.S. flag by freed Americans who settled there? A. Liberia, B. Puerto Rico, C. Cuba, D. Philippines. The answer is A. Liberia. Liberia's flag uses red and white stripes and a blue square canton with a single star, a clear echo of the U.S. flag, reflecting the country's founding by freed Black Americans. Which flag shows an eagle devouring a snake on a cactus, a scene from Aztec legend? A. Spain, B. Mexico, C. Ecuador, D. Peru. The answer is B. Mexico. According to legend, the Aztecs were told to build their city where they saw that exact scene. It became Tenochtitlan in today's Mexico City. The image is central to Mexico's identity. Which flag's blue circle contains 27 stars arranged to show a real night sky at a specific moment in history? A. Argentina, B. Chile, C. Brazil, D. Australia. The answer is C. Brazil. The blue circle and stars depict the night sky over Rio de Janeiro on November 15, 1889, the moment the Republic was declared. Which tiny Caribbean country's flag uniquely includes a purple bird? A. Dominica, B. St. Kitts and Nevis, C. Grenada, D. Antigua and Barbuda. The answer is A. Dominica. Dominica's flag centers the rare purple Cicerus parrot, an endangered species found only there. Purple is very uncommon on flags, so that bright bird really stands out. Which East Asian flag places a red-blue yin-yang circle at its center, surrounded by 4 black trigrams that represent elements like heaven, earth, water, and fire? A. Japan, B. South Korea, C. Mongolia, D. Laos. The answer is B. South Korea. The circle is the Taeguk, showing the balance of opposites like heaven and earth, light and dark. The four trigrams around it come from ancient philosophy. They stand for heaven, earth, fire, and water. Together, they symbolize movement, harmony, and the building blocks of life, making South Korea's flag one of the most meaningful in the world. Which country's sky blue flag has a golden sun and a soaring eagle to symbolize freedom? A. Kazakhstan. B. Mongolia. C. Uzbekistan. D. Kyrgyzstan. The answer is A. Kazakhstan. A golden sun with 32 rays and a steppe eagle fly over blue, showing the wide skies, freedom, and the country's nomadic tradition. What's the nickname for the British flag made by combining three older crosses? A. The Maple Cross. B. The Union Jack. C. The Royal Cross. D. The Queen's Flag. The answer is B. The Union Jack. The Union Jack combines St. George Cross of England, St. Andrew Cross of Scotland and St. Patrick Cross of Ireland. It's one of the most recognized flags and appears in small form on flags of several Commonwealth countries. Which West African flag has a single black star that inspired a Pan-African nickname for the country? A. Kenya. B. Ghana. C. Nigeria. D. Cameroon. The answer is B. Ghana. Ghana's black star is a powerful symbol of African freedom and unity. Ghana was among the first modern African countries to gain independence and inspired many others. Which national flag shows the famous temple complex Angkor Wat? A. Cambodia. B. Bhutan. C. Vietnam. D. Laos. The answer is A. Cambodia. Angkor Wat, one of the world's largest religious monuments, appears front and center in white on Cambodia's red field. Cambodia is one of a small group of national flags that feature a building in their emblem. Which national flag contains only black, green and gold, and no red, white, or blue? A. Barbados. B. St. Lucia. C. Jamaica. D. Trinidad and Tobago. The answer is C. Jamaica. Jamaica's diagonal gold cross divides black and green triangles. Black stands for hardships the people overcame, green for the land, and gold for the sunshine. Which flag features a stylized red maple leaf at the center? A. Canada. B. Denmark. C. Austria. D. Switzerland. The answer is A. Canada. Adopted in 1965, the simple red maple leaf replaced older designs and became a clean, modern national symbol chosen after lots of public debate. Which Central African flag places a single gold star on a vertical green-red-yellow tricolor? A. Cameroon. B. Ghana. C. Senegal. D. Mali. The answer is A. Cameroon. The yellow star is the star of unity. Green stands for forests, red for independence, and yellow for the savanna and sun. Which flag features a black double-headed eagle? A. Albania. B. Angola. C. Antigua and Barbuda. D. Namibia. The answer is A. Albania. Albania's red flag with a bold black double-headed eagle is dramatic and simple. The double-headed eagle is an ancient symbol that dates back to Byzantine times and represents authority looking both east and west. Which country's flag is literally a red circle on white, nicknamed the Circle of the Sun? A. Bangladesh. B. Laos. C. Japan. D. South Korea. The answer is C. Japan. The red disk is the rising sun, a simple, instantly recognizable emblem reflecting the country's nickname, Land of the Rising Sun. Which Pacific nation's light blue flag includes the Union Jack plus a coat of arms with a dove and a palm? A. Fiji. B. Tuvalu. C. Samoa. D. Tonga. The answer is A. Fiji. Fiji keeps the tiny Union Jack in the corner, a nod to history, and shows crops and a dove on its shield, symbols of agriculture and peace. It's a calm, island-style design. Which Central Asian flag shows a sun with 40 rays and a circular yurt roof icon at its center? A. Kazakhstan. B. Kyrgyzstan. C. Mongolia. D. Uzbekistan. The answer is B. Kyrgyzstan. The 40 rays represent the 40 tribes of old. The circle in the middle is the tundig, the top of the yurt, symbolizing the home of the people. It's a neat nod to nomadic roots. Which Scandinavian country flies a blue flag with a yellow cross? A. Sweden. B. Finland. C. Iceland. D. Norway. The answer is A. Sweden. The vivid blue and yellow design goes back many centuries and is tied to the country's coat of arms, an instantly Swedish color combo. Which nation's red flag bears a white crescent and star that trace back to Ottoman symbolism? A. Tunisia. B. Pakistan. C. Turkey. D. Algeria. The answer is C. Turkey. The crescent and star have long Ottoman roots. Turkey's flag is a direct cultural heir to that heritage and one of the most recognized in the region. Which tiny Pacific island uses a pale blue flag with a yellow circle that actually represents the moon? A. Palau. B. Micronesia. C. Tuvalu. D. Kiribati. The answer is A. Palau. Palau's yellow circle is a full moon, an important symbol in Palauan culture for gatherings and planting seasons, set on a calm blue field. Which flag features the bird of paradise and the Southern Cross, a bird that's a national symbol? A. Indonesia. B. Papua New Guinea. C. New Zealand. D. Australia. The answer is B. Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea's flag splits diagonally. One side shows the Southern Cross stars, the other a bright bird of paradise. The bird represents the nation's unique wildlife and spirit. Which European flag's coat of arms includes castles and heraldry? A. Italy. B. Spain. C. Germany. D. Netherlands. The answer is B. Spain. Spain's national coat of arms, on the flag's center stripe, includes a castle for Castile and many other historic symbols, making Spain one of the few national flags that depicts built structures. Which national flag features the greatest number of castles? A. Italy. B. Spain. C. Germany. D. Portugal. The answer is D. Portugal. Portugal's flag includes a detailed coat of arms showing 7 golden castles, symbols of historic fortresses that defended the nation. At its center is also an armillary sphere, a navigation tool that recalls Portugal's legendary Age of Discovery. Few flags carry as much history squeezed into one design. Which microstate's flag shows 3 towers on a mountain in its coat of arms? A. Monaco. B. San Marino. C. Liechtenstein. D. Andorra. The answer is B. San Marino. The 3 towers of San Marino's coat of arms represent the Republic's 3 ancient fortresses on Monte Titano, small but full of story. Which Central American flag includes purple, a rare color on national flags, inside a rainbow on its seal? A. Guatemala. B. Nicaragua. C. Honduras. D. Costa Rica. The answer is B. Nicaragua. Purple is almost never used in flags. Nicaragua's coat of arms contains a rainbow whose colors include a purple ishband, so it's one of the very few national flags to feature purple. Which Central American country's flag features a coat of arms with a rainbow in it? A. El Salvador. B. Guatemala. C. Belize. D. Panama. The answer is A. El Salvador. El Salvador's coat of arms includes a rainbow in which purple shows up in detailed depictions, another rare national use of purple in modern flags. Which Asian nation uses a single big yellow star on red, representing different social groups united? A. China. B. Vietnam. C. North Korea. D. Laos. The answer is B. Vietnam. Vietnam's single star represents unity among workers, peasants, soldiers, intellectuals and youth, 5 groups working together for the nation. Which South American country's flag has 9 horizontal stripes representing its original divisions? A. Paraguay. B. Uruguay. C. Bolivia. D. Chile. The answer is B. Uruguay. Uruguay's 9 stripes honor the 9 original departments, and its canton contains the Son of May, a neat mix of local history and shared South American symbolism. Which flag shows a condor, a type of vulture, with outstretched wings above mountains in its coat of arms? A. Peru. B. Bolivia. C. Ecuador. D. Colombia. The answer is C. Ecuador. Ecuador's coat of arms includes a condor spreading its wings for protection, plus mountains and the river to show the country's geography and independence. Which island flag shows a frigatebird flying over waves and a rising sun with many rays? A. Tuvalu. B. Kiribati. C. Fiji. D. Samoa. The answer is B. Kiribati. Kiribati's frigatebird stands for strength and freedom. The sun's rays represent island groups and the ocean stripes are waves, a vivid island story in color. Which southern African flag features a bird motif taken from ancient carved stone monuments? A. Botswana. B. Zimbabwe. C. Zambia. D. Malawi. The answer is B. Zimbabwe. The Zimbabwe bird comes from soapstone sculptures at the Great Zimbabwe Ruins. The bird shows on the flag and coat of arms as a link between modern nationhood and ancient culture. Which Asian country's flag is flipped in wartime to show a different color on top? A. Japan. B. Bangladesh. C. Philippines. D. South Korea. The answer is C. Philippines. The Philippines flies its flag with the blue stripe on top in peace. If the country is at war, the flag is hoisted upside down so the red stripe is on top, a dramatic signal people recognize instantly. Which European country flies a simple 2-color horizontal flag of blue over yellow representing sky and grain? A. Romania. B. Ukraine. C. Sweden. D. Moldova. The answer is B. Ukraine. The blue sky over yellow wheat fields is a clean symbol of the country's landscape and agricultural roots, straightforward and strong. The flags of Qatar and Bahrain look almost the same, but which detail sets them apart? A. The number of zigzag points. B. The shade of red. C. The flag's length. D. All of the above. The answer is D. All of the above. Bahrain's flag is bright red with 5 zigzag points, symbolizing the 5 pillars of Islam. Qatar's flag is a darker maroon with 9 zigzag points, representing its place as the 9th member of the Reconciled Emirates. Qatar's flag is also longer in proportion. Side by side, they look like cousins, but these details make them unique. The flags of Argentina and Uruguay both show a radiant sun with a human face. What is it called? A. Sun of Peace. B. Sun of Liberty. C. Sun of May. D. Sun of Freedom. The answer is C. The Sun of May. The smiling golden sun honors Inti, the Inca sun god, and celebrates the May Revolution of 1810. It's a proud symbol of freedom shared by both Argentina and Uruguay. Which country's flag was once a solid green rectangle with no design? A. Saudi Arabia. B. Libya. C. Bangladesh. D. Nigeria. The answer is B. Libya. Under Muammar Gaddafi, from 1977 to 2011, Libya's flag was just a solid green rectangle, no design at all, the only one of its kind. After Gaddafi was overthrown, the country returned to its tricolor with the crescent and star. Which country's flag includes an open Bible? A. Vatican City. B. Ecuador. C. Dominican Republic. D. Ethiopia. The answer is C. Dominican Republic. It's the only flag with a Bible. At its center, the Holy Book represents the nation's Christian heritage. Which Central American flag is the most detailed in the world? A. Belize. B. Honduras. C. El Salvador. D. Nicaragua. The answer is A. Belize. Belize's flag shows people, tools, and 50 leaves. It's so detailed that it's considered the busiest national flag on Earth. Which country's flag has a red circle that's slightly off-center? A. Japan. B. Bangladesh. C. Palau. D. Laos. The answer is B. Bangladesh. The red circle is shifted so it looks centered when the flag waves. It represents the blood of independence and the green land of Bangladesh. Which tiny country's flag shows crossed golden keys and a crown? A. San Marino. B. Vatican City. C. Malta. D. Andorra. The answer is B. Vatican City. The keys represent St. Peter's keys to heaven. Along with Switzerland, it's one of only 2 square national flags. Which African country's flag shows a red sun rising over the horizon? A. South Africa. B. Kenya. C. Malawi. D. Uganda. The answer is C. Malawi. The red sun stands for a new dawn of freedom. Black represents the people, green the land, and red the struggle for independence. Which country's flag is the world's oldest still in use? A. England. B. Denmark. C. China. D. Greece. The answer is B. Denmark. The Danish flag, called the Dannebrog, has been around for over 800 years. Legend says it fell from the sky during a battle, giving soldiers hope. Which 2 countries' flags are so alike that even sports fans confuse them? A. Romania and Chad. B. Indonesia and Poland. C. Australia and New Zealand. D. Cuba and Puerto Rico. The answer is C. Australia and New Zealand. Both show the Union Jack and Southern Hemisphere stars. The difference? Australia has 6 white stars, while New Zealand has 4 red ones. Which country is famous for a tricolor flag where yellow occupies half the flag's height and signals wealth? A. Ecuador. B. Colombia. C. Venezuela. D. Peru. The answer is B. Colombia. Colombia's giant yellow band stands for the nation's riches, with blue and red below for sea and sacrifice. A striking tricolor that many South American flags share. But Colombia's bold yellow dominance is distinctive. Which small island nation literally put its top crop, nutmeg, onto its flag? A. St. Kitts and Nevis. B. Dominica. C. Grenada. D. St. Lucia. The answer is C. Grenada. Grenada is nicknamed the Island of Spice, and the nutmeg icon celebrates the island's economic lifeblood, a flag that proudly advertises what the country grows best. Which Central American country's flag has 5 stars representing a dream of reunification among the region's original states? A. Honduras. B. Nicaragua. C. Costa Rica. D. Guatemala. The answer is A. Honduras. The 5 blue stars echo the old Federal Republic of Central America and the hope for unity, a tiny, hopeful detail on a flag of strong regional history. Which country added a crown to its flag after an embarrassing Olympic mix-up in 1936? A. Monaco. B. Liechtenstein. C. Andorra. D. San Marino. The answer is B. Liechtenstein. At the 1936 Olympics, Liechtenstein realized their red and blue flag was identical to Haiti's. To avoid confusion, they added a golden crown in the corner. Haiti later changed its flag in 1986 by restoring the coat of arms, while Liechtenstein kept the crown, making both flags unique. Which North African flag uses a green field with a red 5-pointed star, a symbol called the Seal of Solomon? A. Algeria. B. Morocco. C. Tunisia. D. Libya. The answer is B. Morocco. Morocco's simple red field with a green interlaced star is steeped in centuries of heritage, connecting faith, law, and the monarchy, a design that stayed remarkably steady for a long time. Which Caribbean island's flag shows the twin volcanic peaks called the Pitons as geometric triangles? A. St. Lucia, B. Barbados, C. Grenada, D. Trinidad and Tobago. The answer is A. St. Lucia. Those two triangles are the Piton Mountains, St. Lucia's skyline in stylized form. The flag even uses black and white to symbolize racial harmony, plus yellow for sunshine. Which African flag shows a machete crossed with a gear, symbolizing labor and struggle? A. Liberia, B. Angola, C. Tunisia, D. Burundi. The answer is Angola. The design is inspired by the Soviet hammer and sickle, but with African tools. It's a powerful mix of heritage and revolution. Which South American country's coat of arms on its flag features a llama? A. Peru, B. Chile, C. Bolivia, D. Ecuador. The answer is C. Bolivia. Bolivia's flag includes its detailed coat of arms, and right at the center is a llama, the nation's cherished animal. The llama has been vital for transport, wool, and food in the Andes for centuries. It's one of the very few real animals that appear on a modern national flag, making Bolivia's flag stand out. Which Asian country's flag features a white sun with 12 rays, one for each month of the year? A. Japan, B. Taiwan, C. South Korea, D. Philippines. The answer is B. Taiwan. The flag of Taiwan shines with a white sun on a blue field, its 12 rays marking the 12 months and the spirit of continuous progress. How many countries feature the Southern Cross constellation on their national flags? A. 3, B. 4, C. 5, D. 6. The answer is C. 5. The Southern Cross shines on the flags of Australia, Brazil, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, and Samoa. Each flag shows it a little differently. Brazil's places it on the night sky globe of its coat of arms, while Australia and New Zealand highlight the stars on deep blue fields. In the Southern Hemisphere, the constellation is a symbol of identity, navigation, and belonging under southern skies. Which flag displays one large star with 4 smaller stars in a curve around it? A. Vietnam, B. China, C. North Korea, D. Myanmar. The answer is B. China. On China's bright red flag, the big golden star represents the Communist Party, while the 4 smaller stars stand for the 4 social classes united under its leadership. Their curved formation shows the people gathered around the party, symbolizing unity and guidance. Which country's flag is the only one in the world that was designed by a hand-spun cloth movement? A. Nepal, B. India, C. Bangladesh, D. Bhutan. The answer is B. India. Till 2021, India's flag was supposed to be legally made only from khadi, a hand-spun, hand-woven cloth popularized by Mahatma Gandhi. Which country's flag features a blue Star of David between 2 horizontal blue stripes? A. Israel, B. Greece, C. Finland, D. Honduras. The answer is A. Israel. Israel's flag is simple yet deeply symbolic. The blue Star of David in the center is a historic Jewish emblem, while the 2 blue stripes are inspired by the Talit, a traditional Jewish prayer shawl. Together, the design reflects faith, tradition, and national identity. Which country's flag shows a white crescent and a star on deep green with a vertical white stripe for minorities? A. Pakistan, B. Mauritania, C. Comoros, D. Algeria. The answer is A. Pakistan. The green stands for the Muslim majority, the white stripe represents religious minorities, and the crescent and star symbolize progress and light. This is a flag designed with inclusion in mind. Which Asian country's flag features a tiger? A. Sri Lanka, B. Bhutan, C. North Korea. D. None. The answer is D. None. No current flag has a tiger, though tigers are important in Korean and Indian culture. Instead, other animals like lions and eagles dominate flag symbolism. Which color appears on the largest number of national flags around the world? A. Blue. B. White. C. Green. D. Red. The answer is D. Red. Red appears on about 77% of all national flags. White is next at 73%, followed by blue at 53%, yellow at 46%, and green at 45%. The rarest colors? Purple, gray, and brown, each under 5% of flags worldwide. That's the end of our ultimate flag quiz. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more amazing facts.